All right, great, same choice. Okay, I guess my monetization just came back on, so I got I gotta go through each video to turn it back on. So for the most part, nobody's gonna have to deal with it. But for the newer stuff, there's gonna be ads on there. Might as well get it while I can before they. It does help my channel not getting deleted, so maybe. All right. I usually try to keep it light and it's kind of weird stuff, but overall, all right. Blessings, everyone. Thank you for posting your questions. Make sure it's recording. Okay. All right, Carol. Any messages for me? I just see a lot of Yeshua's energy around you. Even your question feels like a Yeshua energy. Now you were there during his time of the cross, it feels like, and you have been a mother of his in a previous lifetime. Any messages for me from the Arcturians? I see a lot of elephant energies around you. Jungle planets. So in this lifetime, of course, your family is kind of like your tribe. Of course, I also believe you had a lifetime here as a one of the early Homo sapiens, the early can't even think of it. Cave people, cavemen. Probably feel some of that there. Marianne, any messages for me? As usual, I believe I feel the Arcturian energies that are connected to you that goes through much of your heart chakra. You are healing the heart chakras of other people around you, especially the male energies. The males have been kind of heavy recently, at least from what it feels like. Any messages from President Trump? President Trump, he's got your back. But you are helping him with his health on a spirit. I feel like you bring him to a ship and you're helping him think more clearly because they are trying to mess with his mind. Pamela, are there any messages for me? As you're warning about more of yourself, I feel like you have a Leonardo da Vinci connection in past life. I mean, the one that was part of our timeline. Any messages from higher self? Yeah, connected to God consciousness. So it's helping you heal yourself. Actually, you're physically healing yourself and not always aware of it because you're very connected to plants. So you do talk to plants even when you're not aware of it, especially trees. So yeah, if you become more aware of it, you'll see a different vibration out. Every once in a while, a plant says hi. Gundam, any messages from higher self? I feel like there's a reality where there's like 10 versions of you or 20 versions, mostly 10, and you're somewhat aware of it in another reality. Of course, this world, I believe you have like 5 versions, probably more than that. But I mean, sometimes we have another incarnation of us that's part of the third dimension, so we can tap into it a little bit easier. Any messages from the main guide? I do see a lot of canine energies you're tapping into. I feel like at one time, where you're like saving dogs on a dog planet, saving puppy dogs on a planet. Like a dog rescuer. Yeah, I think you're a canine too. But yeah, I was gonna say a rescue mission there somewhere. I'm not sure if that's helpful at all, but anyway, never know. And I feel cloning there too. There's a reality where you've been cloned, and yeah, it's different. Yeah, so you're kind of escaping a cloning facilities. I feel there. That's different. My cat Merlin has been gone for more than 10 days now. His record is 12 days outside. Is he safe? Doesn't he miss home? What is his skinny ass doing all the time? Can you please tell him I miss him? I feel like he's chasing other female cats. I mean, he's just a loner. He just likes, I mean, I don't know. I imagine he's going to come back. He's always come back to before. I feel like he's chasing women. That's my feeling on that. So there might be a girlfriend out there that he just can't he can't seem to separate himself from. So he's like a little Romeo. At least that's a vibe I get there. What is the message from the tiny little bird that I had a chance to hold in my hands last Sunday? I'm guessing the bird jumped out of his nest. It's a message from the tiny little bird that I had a chance to hold. Uh, feels like his name was Carlos, but go by what you feel. It feels like it was it feels like it used to be a child. Well, you go by the name that you feel, but it feels like it was like a child of yours in a previous lifetime. One of your babies, another lifetime. Saying hi, you can say. It was a spirit being, basically, connecting through it. So, I don't know what else. Yeah, I feel Carlos, but you can go by how you feel about that. So, share. My granddad, who passed away 10 years ago, came to me in dreams saying thank you. Any message about that? Well, I believe it's continuing this incarnation. I feel like a lot of his energies are with you. So you're like continuing on his lifetime and in your own way, but he's warning from you. So he's still connected to you. So just do your thing, live your life as you need to. Don't feel like you have to do something for him. But yeah, it feels like he's it's kind of like a spirit guide. Any messages from or about my cat Smooch? Well, Smooch is very smoochy. So kind of like a lover boy or lover girl, lover boy. So Smooch is used to be a bird in previous lifetime. Something about Domino's likes games. So it's like a Smooch is kind of like a laid back cat that just like some of these people that play games in the park all day. They play like chess and things like that. It feels like it's something he would do. He just basically help you relax. He's there to give you a laugh every once in a while, but mostly relax. Symmetry, my cats run around like they're nuts. Symmetry, any message for me? You're connected to more magic realities, timelines. So embrace the magic within yourself, whatever you feel is best for you. Actually, I don't know if I have this close enough. Donna, new cat, fish stick. I had to read that again. He looks like a tuxedo. He meows all the time, like he's trying to tell me something. Any feelings on what he wants to know? It's kind of fresh. You pet him a couple of times, then swings like a Muhammad Ali ungrateful bugger. Well, he wants adventure. He wants to go tear things up or run around, and yeah, he's an adventurer. So give him toys for him to play with, just something for him to chase. Just get all the cat toys you can think of. Not all of them, but some that you feel like, just cat toy him, and he'll be. Yeah, he's not very affectionate. That's all. He will eventually, but he needs something to get his aggression out. I mean, I got my cats one of those fishing pole toys, but sometimes they get bored of that. It's like, jeez, you have to find new ways of using it. Any message from the fairies or wee ones? I just say just watch your health, not to do anything too strenuous. You have the I forget what you had. Was it the donkeys? The donkeys are definitely helping your energy, helping and grounding you. So yeah, just talk to the donkeys. I think it's the donkeys, right? Yeah. Just talk to the fish stick. Fish stick is going to be fishy for a while. He's going to be kind of crazy for some time. Amy, is there a particular group of aliens that are leaving all of the crop circles here on Earth? Mostly Arcturians. Sometimes I believe Palladium, but usually Arcturians. It's basically just to shift the energies of the planet. I mean, it's a message to other aliens also. It's not just us. That's a good one to tap into. I haven't thought about crop circles in a while, but it's bringing codes for it's messages mostly for other aliens. For us, we can just channel it any way we want. And it's a different message for everybody. So, and some of those alien beings are kind of artificial intelligence. You can probably tell us some of that, some of the symbols that you see there. What was the purpose of the prop circle? Is it to activate our DNA? Yeah, to show us that we're not alone here. I mean, they didn't have that in the UFO report. Of course, they're trying to denounce everything, but yeah. It's for those that want to be activated, yeah. For everybody else, no, they're just gonna do their thing. Beth, what am I doing in astral? I see a lot of bunny rabbits around you. I feel like I see one of your kids, but I don't know if you have a son. You're definitely around a sun energy a lot recently. Any messages for me? I see you connecting to a lot of music and astral. Of course, this is your second question. I just feel like you're a musician also in other realities. I see you like a harp and just like classical music type of things. I don't feel like you're a rock singer anymore. You might be, but I feel like you're the classical music type. At least that's a vibration I'm picking up now. Oh my God, it's Moses. No, that might be a past life I'm tapping into also. The classical music. You have to go about me feeling that. Moses, can you tell me about my last incarnation? Who, where? I feel like you're very religious. I feel like you're connected to Rome, but you weren't. I feel like you gave to the church a lot. At least your time, attention, things like that. I feel like you're very connected to Italy. A merchant of some kind. I feel like you were kind of like a sculptor, but not a real popular one. But you did sculptures, but you weren't trying to become super famous or anything like that. But you did kind of art. I feel sculpting is always one of your connections. I feel like you're also a math teacher. Can you tell me a percentage of how open my third eye is, and what's the best way to open it for me, or way to open it? I feel like the 30%. Just meditate. Um, well, we can listen to third eye meditations. It's like the more that you use your abilities, they'll open up. I mean, do you need to see beings here? It just trust more of your intuition. Uh, Miguel, a few weeks ago, I hurt my ankle, but didn't remember twisting it. Any messages? Feel like that was a hit from astral. I feel like that was an attack. So yeah. Well, you're not afraid of this whole. You're not putting out fear. You're not giving in to the fear that's being programmed. So that's why. I feel like there's a Lucifer energy there. Not necessarily Lucifer is negative, but I feel a Lucifer energy there. Any messages from the angels? I feel like you are healing Luciferian energy. There's also secret societies I feel like you're healing too. Doesn't mean that you're tapping into it physically, but I feel like you're evolving healing that energy to a certain degree. Yeah, Mia, do my guides have a message for me? Just connecting to your heart, connecting to your higher self. Just put in intentions, connect to your higher self. If you don't receive a message, that's okay as long as you feel the energies from it. Right now, it's just the vibrations, and just go to nature anywhere you feel. You're very connected to the fairies. You can also put that timeline out. You're basically a fairy. You're a fairy and living in this dimension. But you probably already know that already. Question two: does my son Sean have a message for me? Just give to yourself. Of course, your family too, but give to yourself and monitor your health the best you can. Connect to the stars. You're very connected to the Pleiades. The Pleiades will help you heal. Just what's going on when energy comes through and moves my arms and hands like a light language. It feels like it's an Arcturian energy tapping into you. Now, I feel like your energy times are changing. So that's interesting. I feel like timelines are shifting and you feel it. Now, I'm doing a lot of this esoteric stuff recently. I feel like you're connected to that, like a wizard or something around those lines in your past that you're remembering slowly. You're also very connected to the moon. I believe you have an incarnation on the moon at this time. What messages or guidance does my higher self have for me at this time? All right, thank you. Yeah, thank you for that. Oh, yeah, I just put this out there. Sean Stone, he's part of, Oliver Stone's son. Feels like you're connected to him and Astral. You probably knew him from previous lifetimes. I don't know how. Normally, I don't say stuff like that. So it's somebody that you knew in another lifetime. So something's going on. There's some kind of shift going that's on its way. Yeah, and you're involved with it astrally. Of course, another reason why your health is the way it is just to have you where you are. There's probably more to it than that. It's karmic, yeah, but I believe there's just a lot of mysteries connected to it. But Sean Stone, you might want to look him up a little bit. Something, or just use your intuition. Like I said, when do I ever bring up somebody like that? Miles, a message from the Greys. You have piloted ships for them. You've also done human cloning. You've also harvested their energies, meaning keeping their species going. Right now, they're just helping you with good luck. That doesn't mean your luck is 100% good, but you are working towards it. Okay, I missed a question here. Okay. Any messages from the Illuminati? Yeah, that timeline, I feel like you're healing, even tapping more into those timelines to allow more information to come through. Even possibly a name might come to you that's not part of the well-known names. There's a possibility of that. Every once in a while, people wake up and they get a name and they look it up and it has some kind of significance. So it might not happen now. It might be 5 years down the line. Who knows? You have a lot going on in your reality now, but you're definitely having conversations. Hugh, what is going on in my energy field? I do feel like you are getting energy attacks every now and then, but you are reversing a lot of that. But yeah, you feel like you're shifting timelines. There is poverty timelines that you see that terrifies you, but don't worry about those. So sometimes you're afraid of the future. Any messages from my guides on my current life circumstance? Just stay calm and keep doing what you're doing to have prosperity and abundance. Well, I feel like the abundance part just helps you feel better. Susie, what I've been doing astral. Feels like you're healing your higher self, but also of course, your worker there. I think you're kind of knocking him in the head sometimes. He does turn into a reptilian to you. He shows himself as a reptilian to you, where he doesn't usually do it to most people. But you are healing this timeline. You're doing a lot of secret stuff, basically, as you probably have some idea. What spirits have been hanging around me lately? I see frogs. I do see bunnies, but also frogs. Frogs are healing energy. So it feels like it's in healing a lot of the insectoid energy. Frogs eat insects. So think about like insects cause our reality. Some of them do. But the archon insects, they do create our reality. So, like parasite energies, and what eats a parasite, frogs usually do eat flies. So I imagine they eat pretty much anything. So it kind of gives you an idea. Chris, do the elites like Joe Biden? No. Even the ones that put him in power? No, but they need him. I think they like Nancy Pelosi more. Does 7-Eleven have symbolism in that name? Yeah, it's like a seventh heaven. It's another esoteric control number. It's just controlling reality. 9/11, 7/11. I would say 11/11. All these numbers have manipulations behind it. Of course, there's good behind it. Even 7/11 has positive, but it's still a control number. Vasco, any wisdom from Novak to me? Now, interesting though, I mentioned the Men in Black stuff recently. I've even felt that during the week every once in a while from your connections. Yeah, I feel like that's some like deep energy that you're releasing. You might not be able to feel it in your realm, but I feel it. It doesn't. It's just like a my own business, but I feel like maybe we're working together as Men in Black beings, which actually makes some sense. Yeah, there's definitely going to be a big change coming in. I don't know when though. Well, you are during the time of Noah's Ark too, but that's not exactly, but basically the floodings of the past. Any wisdom from my higher self and guides? Things are getting weird. Well, yeah. Well, I feel like Yeah, with the timelines to Mars are getting stronger, you do have an aspect of yourself there. I see another version of you as an insect there somewhere. Of course, we have versions of ourselves everywhere, but feels like it's like a mantis version of you on Mars. Not really saying what's going on, but right now, just I don't know if you're still. I think you're still with a girlfriend. Just you know, just do the baptism stuff. Yeah, she's healing from a lot of religious lifetimes. It feels as I connected to before. Something that you're. I believe Interesting though. I believe you're a priest, and you fell for her in another lifetime. That's why you guys are connected. That's That's interesting. Okay, all right. Thank you, everyone, for posting your questions. All right, blessings.